Finally, it's loading. Okay. That took a bit. So, finally, this is the Dark Pictures Anthology, House of Ashes, and apparently it wants me to have a controller, so okay. Blah, 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 sure. Yeah, okay. Everything's always groovy. That's slightly confusing worded. Wait, this is a developer that really likes paintings for some reason. Sure. Sure. I think this is the same developer as The Quarry. Feels more Pete and Pete to me, but you say so. Most don't do either, but yeah, you know. I will choose arbitrarily, thank you.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Bellato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
Oh, just in the middle of killing this guy.
The gods smile on you. For now.
I mean, I
Take
could
this one
probably...
back to yourself. I'll deal with him later.
You could have just, you know...
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
You having fun?
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there.
What are you doing?
Captain.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god.
I'm
sent
thinking
an
I'm not
army
gonna
to
say it.
destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
I'm gonna try not to
There
say
are
it.
hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time's
Also-
no longer in our hands.
Does he have like a chainmail beard and mustache? Is that what's going on there?
The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you
Or
of
like-
anyone?
My king,
you not
Yeah?
find a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18.
Hi. Am I gonna settle down?
What a tragedy this plague has been.
Lay down?
Kill her.
By your command.
Hey baby, like you're blocking the QTEs. You wanna lay down and not block QTEs? Hmm? I got button prompts and your butt's in the way. There's no hidden treats over there. Yeah. Right on. If I recall, this was also the developer who was doing a bunch of stuff for the Stadia, which is why really really high res movies and really 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 forgiving QTE prompts. Good toss. It's a lot of blood to come out after it stops rolling and not a single drop beforehand. Got your toes. Wow, this card really sucked at his job. It's gonna cut all of these ropes accidentally and then stab myself. Let's take more to carve out that belly button on that giant statue. Also, wow, the graphics have been super super good, and then you happen to finally decide, let's zoom in on somebody's eyeball enough to see the polygonal edges. You could have just not done that. You could have had a separate model for that one scene. Also, are those monkey skulls?
Give me strength.
Where'd you get all those? You got a lot of them. For that matter, where did Dalsum get his? So, I guess we're going for like a buddy comedy thing. He's got to put aside the differences. And...
What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. My king sacked the temple at the pool. He built this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
I am still so distracted by his chainmail beard and mustache.
My king?
Free of his madness now.
Ah. That's nice.
It's on you.
Free to die.
This is your temple. What can we do?
There's a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You have no choice.
Arcadian!
Yeah, this developer really likes the whole playable movie thing. And is not particularly great at the playable part. And also, if I'm honest, not really great at the movie part.
Help me with this.
And I kind of want to feel some of these, just because, like, what would even have happened there?
Follow me. There is a way out through the stone.
Doom?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
Sorry, what was that about? Why?
Just a rat.
I genuinely missed it. Because it's like...
How many men died for our king? Their sacrifice bought him nothing.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the thing. Gonna do the thing, we're gonna pick up the thing, we turn it around. Oh no, there's a scary bug. Oh, now we got some actual gameplay. Walking around, moving the camera. Mm-hmm. I was gonna save that for later, I guess. Hey. That's pretty shiny.
We are
Am I missing something here? Is there a reason you're telling me I can scroll around? The reason you're holding that torch like right at the back of my head? Yeah, I looked at that. It's still very shiny. Also, wasn't this like a three-dimensional obelisk? Why am I suddenly only looking at this flat thing? Like, what's the other side? No? Okay. Yeah, the other shiny thing. We got, okay, some people hanging out, having a party. And then these two are still talking and painting and whatever, and somebody's pointing a bow out that way. And then you got this torch right in my face and I can't see the rest of the mural. There's a sphinx and some... Could you... Really, anywhere but right where you're standing would be fine, so I can actually look at the thing. Do you mind? How? There's like info on there I gotta inspect. Okay, somebody's lighting the candles on the birthday cake, people are carrying triangles, and there's a sphinx. Okay. It's like, what is this gunk? Just really well stacked up corpses? I can move the torch around. That's something. But I don't think I had an inventory or anything like that.
Here, help me with this.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
It was like going for like a real cool ritual scarring thing, and then just like one of them got super sloppy.
What is this that adorns you?
Nothing to concern an Akkadian. How do we get out of here alive?
enemy of my enemy
is a friend.
Ooh, gameplay. Ooh, confused face.
we help each other.
There is always hope.
Is that a phylactery? Like the actual, like, you know, keep some religious scroll around your neck thing that
How many ways into this truth?
D&D decided to redefine because they suck like that sometimes. Specifically Gary Gygax, who had kind of like a thing. Hey there. How's it hanging, Pazuzu? I mean, apparently, like, long and kind of coiled back and forth. But, you know, like you do.
Over here.
Maybe you slam the door on the fingers at that point, is all I'm saying. Seems like the thing to do. Better hit X a modest number of times.
Coming!
I know.
Asgardian!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
I'm trying to set up some kind of, like, prisoner's dilemma. Why the right stick? You know, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to animate your movie you're gonna call a game in. I totally hit that. No arms or anything like that. You're not like shooting the haymakers getting thrown. Did I make a choice? Did it affect who lived and died? I'm gonna have a little mouth in there. That's nice. So is this like the world's punishment for asking for more eternal darkness? Welcome to my museum of animated GIFs. Put them all on their own custom LCDs and frames. This music is probably gonna get copyright claimed. Seems like the sort that would. Probably not by Jason Graves there, probably by some other random person. Must be how it goes. Also, like, I ain't trying to do like badass power walk, but like, you're just like in your own house with a coat and hat, presumably.
Survival depends on the choices you make.
Yeah, they said that already.
As a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness forever?
Are you the guy with the hat? Because I'm going to without the hat.
Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions.
No, I'm going to do some QTEs.
That will affect the lives of others.
Some pretty easy QTEs, generally.
How those decisions play out will become clear over time. I expect you're wondering who I am and where you are.
A little bit. It's possible.
I am the curator, the custodian of taste.
The other game by these people that I played a bit of, like, they got freaking Ted Raimi.
Every decision or mistake.
And Lance Henriksen, but everyone can get Lance Henriksen.
This is my repository. It is filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death.
I'm pretty sure they're in a book they've been told, actually.
That I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time. To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish.
Okay, this had a multiplayer option. How does that even work?
Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words.
How the hell does that even work?
Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures. Pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, the sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see
Again, we already did this entire intro.
or fail.
Did you just forget? Yeah, this is what Eternal Darkness does to people.
Colonel, good trip? Not particularly. Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
All right, right stick for
My
some reason.
briefing room prepped. Techs are ready for your presentation. She's
Like, I love that they keep doing this like this has gameplay.
word from the CEO. Good to go. You should read this.
It's like you chose the slightly rude option. Let's update the relationship grid.
Looks that way. You're? This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak. Wow. The briefing room?
So I can tell this is mocap, but it's like weirdly mocapped. Also, thank you for explaining everybody's personality.
This could be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done.
And lying about it.
These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where.
Otherwise, I'll just be mumbly, awkward.
Rachel King?
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
What?
Hey, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over.
We should put this on ice.
On ice? Just like that? So what, we just stop? Is that how it works?
That's exactly how it works. And my husband is here. For crying out loud, Nick, how else do you think it works?
Like,
Now on, we just...
it's like their mouths are really animated, their head isn't. There's something weird going on.
Order, man. Say no more. I get it.
So we didn't have enough mocap dots. Yeah, the other game with this developer I played some of on stream was The Quarry, which, like, is eventually a werewolf thing, but, like, you gotta get a bit into it before there's a werewolf.
You'll have to excuse the noise and disorder. We're just getting the base set up. Blows my mind. Only a few weeks ago, Saddam was living it up in here.
Everyone just looks so weird.
Down in candy barn while some poor bastard clipped his toenail.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile. You got the CIA, you got the Army.
Oh, gameplay again.
DIA, the Air Force. Everyone's invited. Everyone wants a piece of history. God bless
That's some
America.
tearing.
I see you, old man. Keep busting out those reps.
Hey, come join me. Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later. We have
Also, I
company.
can't help but think, like, how much better, and this is a weird thing to be saying,
Spot me, little lady.
Siren looks than this.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
It's like Siren has
Resident jackass.
relatively low polygon characters, and then just like
Colonel Kane, just taking him down.
paste on actual video footage of
Yeah.
actors' faces onto their faces,
I'll see you in there, Marine.
which is an intentionally like uncanny vibe, but like
So what's his malfunction?
Nick ain't been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Is he combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir.
you could have just made an FMV game. Like you clearly hired a bunch of actors.
Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
And you're like going all mocap-y and trying to get their faces just right. Like you could have just filmed them.
This must be the one and only satellite guy.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King. Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
Give the colonel full site access.
Sir.
I'm telling you, when the queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Rachel and I, we know each other. She'll understand all's fair in love and war.
Sir?
The queen bitch you're referring to is his wife. Nice work, Hotshot.
It's one of the cases where, like, clearly the people involved wanted to just make a movie. And I mean, if they did, it would be a bad movie. But, like,
Sir,
it would be much less
sorry.
expensive.
Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment. Brett, let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
I'll leave the techie stuff.
What was even in there?
And I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
We got a deal, lady.
What is this place anyway? Looks like an old ballroom.
That's exactly what it is.
That was.
Just damn like to get down on the dance floor.
Was I supposed to be able to read that in that amount of time?
Stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant. Off with her
Or I
head.
need to, like, hold it down?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around a little.
Stuff.
On my foot.
Colonel King.
I'm like. The thing is, they're, like, milking
Eric, this is my team. And if you
everything.
you clear with me first.
This is my team now.
What are you talking about?
I have direct orders from CENTCOM to assume command of your task force.
Are you serious?
Have you known me to be any other way? Lieutenant Kolchak, you'd be so kind.
Like, what if you didn't pause for 2 seconds after every line?
Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
Who the hell are you?
This is Dr. Stokes. I've given her full clearance.
I bet you have.
Every line.
Okay. So I'll go figure it out.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for how bad that bubblegum was gonna look. That was really distracting.
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Like,
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir.
I'm not gonna say actual movies aren't, like, paced like
Satellite
this.
sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears
But,
to be
like,
an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation.
I watch a lot of no-budget movies.
Where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could
Also,
deploy weapons
like-
at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection.
Of all things to choose as your, like,
There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and
historical setting, I guess I should say.
She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect.
Yeah, we're gonna find Saddam Hussein's chemical weapons. This is
What the fuck we waiting for?
still very relevant in, like,
Probably territory out there, Colonel.
2020 or whenever this was made.
These people are feral. I take it we're getting their support.
Nah, too many birds can bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, could have been your papi.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
We we keep this thing small. If it goes south, I'll pull the plug and we can bug out.
With all due respect, I think that's the wrong call.
With all due respect, Lieutenant Kolchak, it's not your decision to
I
make.
can do this at any time. I don't know why, but I can.
This feel right to you?
Merwin has a point. If we spin up too many helos, we'll increase our chance of being spotted. Any concerns, see me after the briefing. We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed.
Also, I kind of love the implication here that, like,
Help me stop the equipment.
Saddam Hussein really did have biological weapons. Some kind of, like, predator man.
Getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down, we'll sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. Got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice.
2, 3,
I have
4.
concerns.
2, 3.
Well,
This
2.
team barely know each other, and you're thinking about sending them 500 clicks into bandit country. It's too soon. They're not even remotely close to being ready.
if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
Force
oh.
Recon, it's their job to be ready.
A line actually followed another line.
We don't have time to rework this. This is what's going to get us home, Rachel.
2.
I wish you'd reconsider.
No, my decision is final. You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation.
And I'm just, like, instinctively picking the generic movie dialogue options here.
Everything I've worked on these past years, it's ready. This is the big break we've been waiting for.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
But, like,
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse.
what have we had so far in playing this for what feels like 5 hours?
Look, Eric, we'll talk.
It's like,
We
well,
have time.
we got this opening set piece that's, like, really trying to
Not like this.
be all, ooh, who lives and who dies, and then everybody dies, so who cares? And then, like,
Still wearing your wedding ring.
these two are married and hate each other.
Hey,
And I guess we're gonna do a thing.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway? The fuck is that?
ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
No.
It's my toy.
What's wrong with that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
I'm just like,
We work with what we have.
Can you
How-
silence 1348?
what was the budget of this game?
Equipment release form. Can you...
Oh, sure.
How much cutting edge CGI technology was used to, like, create a full moon movie?
Yeah, I hear you.
I can get some clues by looking at this map. Or I can just waste some time looking at this map. Like, I'm tempted to keep up with this until it, like, properly starts, but, like, I am so skeptical it's going to properly start at any given point.
What the hell do we need this crap for? We need to be mobile.
We need to be prepared. The facility is underground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way.
You want me to feel safe? You give me some
Tell me, Corporal, are you afraid of heights?
Please. I'm forced recon. I've trained in high altitude, low opening parachute jumps. Hostile conditions that would make most men wake up screaming for their mama.
You've been quite the picture. I hope you're more than just mouth, Marine.
Yeah, like...
Climbing gear. Fucking pencil pusher.
You can just, like, smell the money burning. And I'm gonna move on to something more fast-paced, I think, because... This is one of these things where I know if I, like, sat down and I played the whole thing, there'd be a lot of really funny scenes, but it's like, you know, one every couple hours, and we already got the bubblegum looking really, really bad, so... I don't know, like... And this is like a developer with several games under their belt, and they're all this, and it's just like... Just get a camera and go out in the woods. Please.